We're going to start off this morning with HB 7, Representative Freeman. Ms. Zarang.
Just use this. House. Okay. House Bill 7 by Representative Freeman provides for a sales and use tax exemption for feminine hygiene products and diapers.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Freeman to the table.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. It's lovely as always.
I know she's a funeral.
Yes, it's their chair for me.
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning,
members
ma'am.
of the committee. As you know, I've been at the table a couple times about the pink tax, and I know many of you probably got a bulk of emails over the weekend and calls from people in your districts. This bill means a lot to the women and children of the state of Louisiana and giving them a better way to run their budgets and help them on a day-to-day basis. So I appreciate any questions you may have. I'd be happy to answer. I know I've talked to many of you about it personally.
Yes, ma'am, you have. I'm going to go ahead and read in the green cards, and we'll go to the questions. Maria Hute in support. Jessica Sharon in support. Alice Glenn in support. Kevin Hayes in support. Ruth Ann Oki, and Frost in support. Michelle Payne in support. Michelle Dunick in support. Ashley McReynolds in support. Kelly Monroe in support. Tom Costanza in support. Marcel Boyer in support. Stephanie Willis in support. You know you're Cajun when you can pronounce Boyer before you can pronounce the rest of them. Also in support, Edgar Cage, Ben Clapper, Charmaine Cassiopa. Close enough. You see, it's not Cajun enough for me. You also have 9 emails that are in support. Representative DeVilliers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I wasn't aware you had called me. Rep. Freeman, I just had a couple of questions. I know last week we heard from Secretary Robinson on the American Rescue Plan and how, with the federal dollars coming down and what we do here as far as legislation goes. Do you know if your bill would cause, I guess, an issue or a concern with the funds, the federal stimulus money coming down as far as that goes?
Well, I know we're still waiting on the full guidelines on that, and I have also talked to Secretary Robinson and Representative DeVilliers. We'd be looking at all of the guidelines for all the fiscal notes that are on the floor, and I know I've spoken with her about it, and I have some options of potentially looking at how we can fund it through other mechanisms within our government budget, because we do have to make sure we make up the lost revenue. I understand.
Right, and look, I know you and I haven't spoke about this bill at all. I haven't received a single email or text message from anyone in my district about it. What I am receiving multiple emails and text messages about is fixing our tax policy. And that's something that I really and truthfully want to work with you and everyone else on to do that. And that's one of the reasons that I ask about, the rescue plan. And I know in this committee we see a lot of things, a lot of instruments that reduce tax credits and exclusions and things of that nature. I mean, I have one on the agenda today that I plan to defer. So I want to thank you for your passion and your hard work with this instrument. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the board is clear. I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to move HB 7 favorable. Is there any objection? Seeing no objection, HB 7 is reported favorable.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for your hard work, ma'am.